Good afternoon, everybody. I'm proud to be here with you all. I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria. Thank you for joining us today for, I think, a historic day for our Bay Terraces community, for our Phil-Am community, and for Southeast Council District 4, the city of San Diego. Joining us for this momentous day are some of my good friends here. I want to introduce State Assemblymember Dr. Akilah Weber is here. Dr. Weber. City Council Member Montgomery Steppe is here, everybody, right over here. We have folks from the Bay Terraces Phil-Am Senior Association. Where are folks at? T-shirts? Don't worry, there'll be plenty of selfies when we're done, okay? All right. The Bay Terraces Community Association's here. Bay Terrace folks, everybody in the house. Our San Diego Parks Foundation is here. I saw Michelle Anderson. There he is. Michelle, thank you so much for your leadership. And then we have, of course, many, many community members, residents, San Diegans. You are all welcome. Round of applause for everybody who's here today to celebrate. And I want to do right off the top, I'm going to get to it in a minute, but I want to give a shout out to every one of our city employees who are here, Park and Rec, and Engineering Capital Projects, San Diego Police Department. We have a lot of city workers who are here. City workers get the job done. Give a round of applause for our city employees, guys. All right, today is the day that has been long awaited, the grand opening of the Bay Terraces Community and Senior Center. Over 25 years ago, the residents of this community began advocating for a place that they could come to simply enjoy recreational opportunities just like other communities in this great city of ours. Well, I'm proud to tell you that the day is finally here, everybody. How excited are you? Today is reaping the benefits of the seeds that were sown by so many folks who believed and loved this vision enough to get it actually done. So many individuals played a key role in making sure that today was possible, and I want to take a moment to give them a shout out individually. I know that's always risky because you risk missing somebody, so if I did, we can get to that at the end after everyone else had a chance to speak. But I want to give a shout out to the folks that helped build this, the AEP management team. Where's AEP at? Okay, in the back corner over here. All right, okay. All right, this is a bit of a competition. Consider it a game show. CMFE construction management team. Let me hear it. All right. Steinberg Hart RJC Architects. Where are our architects at? Okay. That's a good looking building. I like it. Good job, guys. Prime Design Consultants. Prime Design, where are you at? Very good. Fordyce Construction Inc. Fordyce, I saw the car out in the parking lot. I know they're here. Okay. And then, as I mentioned, we have some great city workers who are part of this. Andy Field, our Park and Rec Director. Andy, where'd you go, sir? Love me some Andy Field. Karen Dennison, Assistant Director. Gina Dulay, Deputy Director. I know. Gina's a favorite. With good reason. Sarah Irazo is here, our Program Manager. Manny Gonzalez, District Manager. Cassandra Palmer Thodile. And Alessandra Perez, Center Director. All right, very good. And most importantly, to every member of the community that is here, all of you guys, and I particularly to our Phil-Am community, our Filipino community. Many of you know my grandfather is part Filipino. I'm the first person of Filipino ancestry to serve as the mayor of this great city. This is very personal for me. I'm glad to see you guys all here. This is a community effort, but I know a lot of our Filipino seniors. I remember seeing you at the council meeting saying, where is our senior center? Let me tell you, the Filipinos need to get things done, right? Good job. All right. That's why I want to say a special thanks to Muriel King for all the care that she's put into this park. Her work on behalf of the community has not gone unnoticed, and that's why I want to make sure to call out Muriel King, everybody. Round of applause for Muriel. And I'm nearly there, but something like this it takes a village, right? So I want to give a special shout out to Cynthia Gabler, who's here. You're going to hear from her in a moment. My friend Joanne Fields. Joanne, where are you at? She's on her phone. I know it. That woman is everywhere. The Bay Terraces, as I mentioned, Phil-Am Senior Association. They've helped host this event, the music, the T-shirts, everything. Guys, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being here. So I want to just put this in a little bit of context and then invite some of my friends up to say a few words. This building is more than a gathering place for our community. It's also making history. This $6 million, 3,400 square foot facility is the first zero net energy facility designed by the city of San Diego. Now, be honest, you don't really know what that means, or at least a good chunk of you don't really know what that means. Some of you do, and I love you for knowing that, but allow me to do my educational role as mayor. What that means is that this building produces as much energy as it uses through the solar panels that are on this facility's roof. Amazing, right? This is what is possible thanks to the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development's Community Development Block Grant Program. Say that 10 times fast. This building is reflective of what I believe our city is all about. It has thoughtful planning to ensure that we leave this neighborhood better than we found it, right? A building that generates its own energy is not creating emissions. It helps leave our climate better. We need a lot more buildings like this, and I'm glad that we're pioneering this technology right here in Bay Terraces. This building is also reflective of the advocacy of the community that helped shape it into what it is today. This is a reflection of your priorities. This building is here because you demanded it, and that is a good thing. And this building helps us to combat climate change and help keep our city beautiful and livable for generations to come. And this center represents a place where memories will be made. I can see that this place is going to be full of new line dance routines that will be learned, karaoke that will be sung. I know. I already see the box. It's right there. We're going to do it in a minute. This is a place where the city can come together and discuss matters of importance that will help shape this neighborhood for generations to come. It is a place where people of all ages will be able to come together for programming that enhance their minds, their bodies, and stimulate creativity. And most importantly to me, this is a place that is safe. A safe place that will feel like a home away from home. In sum, it is a place that is built for all of us, and I'm so very excited about that. So again, I want to reiterate, because it's worth saying, I want to thank all of those who have been involved for their persistence, for their continuous advocacy to ensure that this building wasn't just the idea of a handful of community members, but is now a reality. This is an example of what can happen when folks are determined and steadfast in pushing forward what they believe. And it is what is possible when folks at City Hall listen to the community and take action to make it real. This is a good day for San Diego, everybody, and I'm so glad you're here to celebrate with us. Now it's my pleasure to connect up someone else that believes deeply in listening to the community and taking your requests and making them real. Our representative in the California State Assembly for the 79th District, my friend, Assemblymember Dr. Akilah Weber. Dr. Weber, come on up.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, let's have some energy. We're here for an exciting reason. As was stated, my name is Dr. Akilah Weber. I am the Assembly member for this district, the 79th Assembly District, and I am so very honored to be here. I want to thank Mayor Todd Gloria, Councilmember Montgomery Steppe, and also all of the community members who have worked so hard to make this dream a reality. Just congratulations to everyone. These things don't happen overnight, but with persistence and strong community involvement like we have here, this is what you can have. I am so very proud of the fact that this is the city of San Diego's first zero net energy building, as Mayor Todd Gloria talked about the importance of it, and for that to be right here in this community, in this district, is historical, to be quite honest. It will not only provide extra environmental benefits for this entire community, but it'll help boost your senior health, continue with the community camaraderie, and as stated, provide a safe place away from home. So I just really wanted to stop by and briefly just say congratulations. Thank you so much. I know it's hot, so I'm going to keep it brief. But I do want to present a commendation from my office for this momentous occasion. So I would like for CK to please come up here to commemorate the grand opening of this amazing building, which the entire community and the city will be able to enjoy. We want to say thank you so very much and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And I am going to turn it over right now to our council member, Monica Montgomery Steppe.
Thank you so much, Dr. Weber. And let me just say, I want to thank our mayor, Todd Gloria, for his advocacy for our entire city, but specifically for his love for District 4. So everybody, just one more time, give Todd Gloria a hand. Welcome, it's grand opening day. We are so excited, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming to celebrate with us on this glorious day. We are finally here. A little over 2 years ago, on March 18, 2019, we broke ground on this cherished center, and now we get to come together and share this moment. So much hard work goes into a day like this. I want to take a moment to recognize city staff who made it all happen. Some of those names were mentioned before. We appreciate each and every one of you. I also see some retired staff that still come out to celebrate with us. Thank you, Mr. Monroe, for being here. All city staff departments and staff are instrumental in getting a project like this done through construction, design, and that is one of the reasons why we are here today. For me, this building signifies a culmination of 30 years of advocacy. This building signifies sacrifice, dedication, unwavering commitment, and undeserved patience. This center is for all community members. In Council District 4, we pride ourselves on our hearts and our diversity. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to applaud and recognize the contributions of the Filipino community, specifically the advocacy from the Bay Terrace Filipino American Association. Give them a hand. So this year alone, I had the honor of adjourning 2 council meetings with the passing of 2 Phil-Am seniors who were dedicated advocates for this center. One is Marcelo Patron, I know his family is here today, and also Ms. DeCastro, Audie's mother. And when I say undeserved patience, both of these seniors did not deserve to miss the grand opening. I want to recognize that they are not here with us, but that they advocated every day for this to happen. So we want to honor them today in this space. They deserve to be here celebrating, and they deserve to fellowship and dance with our fellow seniors in the halls of the center. But most importantly, they deserved to partake in the critical resources the center will provide to the community. Ultimately, broken promises must not be the prevailing narrative in the city, and I am happy to be here today. But 30 years is a really, really long time to wait for this. 30 years is a long time to be dancing outside and eating together outside. And that's why I wanted to recognize our mayor, because we are doing better and we're gonna do better for our people. This center also signifies the potential for collaboration and fruitful dialogue. I look forward to seeing community leaders like Muriel King of the Bay Terraces Association, Nancy Jensen with the Paradise Gardeners, and Samantha Jenkins with the Skyline Paradise Hills Group Planning Group collaborate together and exchange ideas in programming tailoring the needs of this community. This center means public safety by environmental design. As we have heard already, this is the city's first net zero energy building that will also serve as a haven when engaging activities available for our youth. Most importantly, this center signifies endless possibilities in park and recreations programming geared towards uplifting our community while holistically attending to the needs of our vulnerable populations. Lastly, this center signifies what it means when community successfully holds their elected officials accountable. Advancing public policy projects without community engagement, input, and endorsement is the antithesis of accountability and transparency. The community must be at the center of the decisions that we make. And that's why we're here today. That's why we're successful today, because we heard the community and we did something about it. I just have 2 special presentations, real quick. I'll be quick. One, I want Uncle Rudy to join me, and I want CK to join me as well. So for Cynthia, this is a surprise, but I had to do it. We were RISE fellows, not together in the same cohort, but this was her action project. And obviously, she took a lot of action. And all those conversations haven't been pleasant conversations, but she never wavered. And so, Cynthia C.K. Gabler, from our office to you, we recognize your role as the community organizer and activist of the Filipino American Seniors of Bay Terraces. We honor and salute your outstanding achievement in advocacy towards its final construction. And we wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors in fulfilling the needs of our community. Congratulations. And Uncle Rudy, you don't mind if I call you that, do you? I can do that, right?
That's okay.
Okay. On behalf of the residents of Southeastern San Diego and all of us at City Hall and beyond, it gives me great joy to proclaim it Bay Terraces Community and Senior Center Grand Opening Day in the city of San Diego. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Oh, did I drop?
It's okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And at this time, I would like to introduce Adi De Castro for words. Thank you so much.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. On behalf of the Filipino American community that I represent here in San Diego County and the consulates of San Diego and Los Angeles, I would like to thank the City of San Diego for working with our community, and it couldn't be a greater honor to have our Filipino Mayor Gloria to cut the ribbon, and Councilmember Monica Montgomery Steppe for the work that she's done. And thank you, Dr. Weber, for being here. And I love your mom, by the way. I also want to say how proud I am today to be a Filipino American. Not only did we win our first gold medal, but what this building demonstrates is what we can accomplish by working together. And it's going to not just be a building that we can enjoy, but also be a memory of what we've done that will be long-lasting for our children. It will be forever ingrained. Thank you very much, CK. One thing about the Filipino community is that we are very big on family. Like, a lot of you are my titos and titas and kuyas and ates. And along the way, in these past few years of lobbying, we've lost a few members of our community who are not here to share this joyful moment, but contributed significantly. And I'd like to take this time to honor each member that we've lost. And I'd like to just go over the list and honor each one. So I would ask that you show some respect alongside with me. And I'm going in alphabetical order. Julie Aboy, Elpido Alegre, Isidra Aida Apilado, Lydia Calukad, Fermin Caparas, Mayumi De Castro, Tony De Jesus, Mr. Fernandez, Hermi Gregorio, Pete Lopez, Pedro Miku, Rolden Roli Mislan, Joe Nicholas, Marcelo Patron, Ariel Ponseca, Ray Ricafrente, Roger Ricanor, Edith Riamas, Jimmy Sober, Isaiah Voces. I'd like to just take a brief moment of silence in honor of these individuals. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po. I'm honored to be introducing our next speaker, the president of the Bay Terraces Filipino American Seniors Association, Tito Rudy Bautista.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a little Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. At tanghali na. Good afternoon. My name is Rudy Bautista. I am the president of the Bay Terrace Filipino American Senior Association. Mayor Todd Gloria, 79th Assemblymember Akilah, Dr. Akilah Weber, District 4 Councilmember Monica Montgomery Steppe, Honorary Philippine Consul Odidi Castro, and members of the community, for all of us here. As years of hard work and dedication are finally realized, the Community and Seniors Center opened its doors to the public. It is a great day for us to celebrate this momentous occasion. We honor the past presidents and many advocates whose names are numerous to mention individually, but it would be a shame to neglect the name that keeps on popping up in every endeavor of this long struggle for our goal, and that is Cynthia Weber. Gabler, sorry, Gabler. My apologies for my mistake, as we all know. I also acknowledge the BTFASA Board of Directors, the members, and the officers of the Bay Terrace Filipino Association. And and all the members of the association whose help I really need to perform my dedicated duties. Thank you for your time. And now I would like to introduce Cynthia Gabler. I didn't make a mistake.
My goodness. So I wanted to make this short, but I figured since we waited 30 years, we could kind of wait for my 5 minutes of fame, right? So thank you so much for everybody being here today. Wow, I'm just very emotional. You know, in 2015, I heard an urban legend about a group of senior citizens that were out here dancing at the park 5 days a week for the last then 25 years. I couldn't believe it. I heard this little urban legend from a birdie named Mitz Lee. And Mitz encouraged me to come on out to the park and check it out. And I did, and I walked up, and there was like 100 senior citizens doing the electric slide on a Monday at 10 a.m. I want what they're having. When I walked up, I met several individuals that really changed my life. And one of them is Marcelo Patron. And Uncle Mar shared with me this story about the seniors and the injustice that was done to them, which caused them to be waiting for then 25 years. And when he shared this with me, he had tears in his eyes, and it stirred my soul. And that's when I knew that I needed to do something. I needed to help the seniors to get their senior center. Now, mind you, there were many broken promises that were made along the way. But you know what? Sometimes we just need to be resilient as people. Sometimes we need to let go of the things, the heartache and the pain, and be willing to work with one another again. And so I started spending all of my Friday afternoons driving from downtown San Diego here to have lunch with my uncles, my aunties, my lolos, my lolas. They became my family, who I fell in love with. They adopted me. And it became personal. I did my research with the city of San Diego folks, and Pam Eisen was incredibly instrumental. Let's give it up for Pam, please. I think I had gained 20 pounds of coffee meeting her at Elixir talking about this project. But I'm just indebted to her for life. You know, there's a couple of people that I really want to specifically thank. First, I want to thank Rise San Diego because this is my community action project as a Rise Fellow. I want to thank Honorary Consul Audie De Castro and Tony Oleas of the Filipino School and Francine Maigi. These three came in as heavy hitters, and they helped to unite our community to bring this together. I want to thank NAFA, COPAO, APICA, the Mabuhay Foundation, Samahan Philam Heritage, Mariah Performing Arts, Urban Collaborative Project, BayPAC San Diego, the Skyline Paradise Hills Planning Group, and so many more individuals who just showed up at City Council and showed out in support. These friends and the countless numbers of individuals really are the pillars of this project, and we thank them so much. You know, I want to also thank our many generous sponsors and community partners who have generously donated or showed up to support today to make it awesome. And that is the San Diego Parks and Rec Foundation, Ditas Yamani and the Mabuhay Foundation. Go ahead and clap, come on. Give it up. Miss Muriel King and I Am My Brother's Keeper, and Lorna De Los Santos, Community Outreach Coordinator of Samahan Health Centers, Palm Care Pharmacy, Brand New Day, St. Carmen Hospice, Dr. Albert Scharf, and AARP. Let's give it up for them, everybody. I want to give some personal thanks right now to my awesome husband, Chris Gabler. And he has truly been my rock. He puts up with all my community shenanigans. Seriously. I want to thank my entire family, especially my mom and dad who are here today. Stand up, Mom and Dad. I know I put them on the spot. Yes. And my brother, Ben, his wife, Christine, who are here today. I want to thank my church family. Jermaine and Stephanie Peacock from Christ Church Universal. Yes. And most importantly, I want to thank God for blessing us with this beautiful new facility for everyone in our community to enjoy. Every day for 6 years, I prayed for this miracle, and today we're here. But last but never least, I would like to thank the seniors for trusting me to lead them in the last 6 years of this process. Let it be known throughout the land that in the spirit of Bayanihan, we can do anything. Mabuhay!
Well, that's a hard act to follow. But the good news is you don't have to follow that because we're going to wrap this up because you're in the sun, and then we have a beautiful new building with air conditioning that you should go check out. Let me just wrap up by presenting. CK, would you mind coming up? Rudy, would you mind coming up? We have a mayoral proclamation here for Bay Terraces Community and Senior Center Day. We got, you got a new building. We got some blank walls. We should start filling them up, right? So this is good. Congratulations, you guys, and thank you so much for what you've done for your city. I'm deeply grateful. I want to just conclude by saying that we'll take plenty of pictures. Don't you worry about that. But if you want to just watch it on Channel 24, my friend May is going to hook you up. So you can just tune into it later, see the whole thing beginning to end. That's a great way to do it. And for the media here, thank you for being here, for helping to tell this story. Talk to some of our seniors, hear their story. As you heard from CK and from Rudy, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this thing. But guys, it's here today. It's yours now. Enjoy it. Thank you to all the city workers who make this possible. Let's. This group's going to get behind. We're going to take a picture, and then we're going to go in, and we're going to sing some Celine Dion. We're going to do some line dancing. We're going to have a great time, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
but I think it's lovely.
How are you?
Good. Here's the picture.